In Berlin, where the beer is strong, the rules are strict, and the Wi-Fi is occasionally stronger than your will to live, a pink-haired Protestant pastor just made history by marrying 4 men to each other. That's right, not 2, not a love triangle, but a love square. Germany just invented the romantic equivalent of a group project. Our story begins in Berlin-Kreuzberg, land of street art, vegan kebabs, and people who can't tell if it's a protest or a parade. Pastor Lena Muller, 33 years old, pink hair, Instagram bio reading, feminist and pastor. And this summer, she decided to make divine history, or at least divine headlines, by officiating a poly-wedding. Picture it, 4 men, 2 Latvians, 1 Thai, 1 Spaniard, walking down the aisle, possibly tripping over each other's vows. According to Pastor Muller, it was a beautiful moment.
You could see right away,
she said.
There was so much love between them.
She added.
So what could God possibly have against there being 4 instead of 2?
Now, that's a bold question, especially in a country where Article 1306 of the German Civil Code answers with a very polite, nein. Because, fun fact, in Germany, polygamy is illegal, no matter how nicely you ask for the group discount on the honeymoon suite. The reaction. Explosive. Social media lit up faster than a German Christmas market. Half the internet said,
"That's beautiful."
The other half said,
"Wait, who gets custody of the remote?"
Even the Protestant Church of Berlin-Brandenburg had to step in like a disappointed parent.
"We only marry couples who are legally wed in a civil ceremony,"
said Bishop Christian Stablin, probably while Googling.
"Can you annul a wedding that was never legal to begin with?"
The bishop clarified that it was not an official wedding, more like a spiritual blessing. You know, like a marriage, but with no paperwork, no tax benefits, and 4 times the emotional labor. Public reactions. Meanwhile, Berliners reacted the only way Berliners know how. By debating it over soy lattes. One local said, "This is so Berlin. Last week I saw a man marry his drone." Another asked the real question, so who caught the bouquet, and do they have to marry all 4 next? Even tabloids got in on the action, calling it the love square, the holy quadruple, and my personal favorite. 4 men, 1 pastor, and a very confused God. The pastor responds. Pastor Muller, for her part, was surprised by the backlash. She deleted her Instagram post but stood by her decision, saying she was grateful for the trust the 4 men showed. Honestly. Fair. It takes trust to commit to 1 person, let alone 4, in a country where your local registry office starts sweating at the word throuple. She also reminded critics that the ceremony wasn't about legality, it was about love. Which is sweet, until tax season rolls around. The church tries damage control. The Evangelical Church released a statement saying it was shocked by the hatred Muller received. And also slightly shocked that it now had to explain to the press that it doesn't technically do group weddings. We stand by Pastor Muller, they said. But just to clarify, we also stand by the rule book. Translation, we love everyone, but please, no more wedding invitations with a +3. Cultural commentary. Look, Germany has always been known for structure. The trains run on time. The beer has purity laws. The sausages are regulated. But when it comes to love, Berlin just said, let's experiment. Maybe it's the start of a new era, one where love isn't about numbers, but about how many chairs you need at brunch. Or maybe it's just another Tuesday in Kreuzberg. At the end of the day, 4 men said yes to each other, and a pastor said, why not? No laws were changed, no tax forms were filed, but for one afternoon in Berlin, love was infinite. And probably very, very confusing at bedtime. So next time someone asks, what's the future of marriage? Just say, apparently, it's 4 guys, a rainbow blessing, and a very nervous bishop.
Announcement:
Over the next few weeks, a series of exclusive, never-before-seen videos will be released, covering major global, Australian, and American topics and secrets. Among the revelations, what went wrong inside the Australian company's $300 million contract with the White House during the coronavirus pandemic. Criminal activities for the Star's Brisbane casino manager, Mr. Scott Raymond Bacon. And coming soon, how a single bottle of wine could bring down a whole Australian political party, with 7 senators lost their seats.
If you enjoyed that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your pastor you're bringing 3+1s.